The budget for Netflix's adaptation of The Sandman has recently been revealed, and as expected, the DC adaptation was not cheap to produce. According to Deadline, Netflix paid as much as $15 million per episode. With The Sandman Season 1 set to run for 11 episodes, the overall budget for the show could be as high as $165 million. It's worth noting that this figure only includes production costs and not marketing expenses, so The Sandman's total cost could be much higher. Despite Netflix's significant financial investment in The Sandman, rumors persist that the show has been cancelled. The lack of a full-length trailer and an official release date, according to supporters of this theory, are signs that the show is in trouble. Another red flag for worried fans is that the full supporting cast has yet to be announced, with actors still to be confirmed for fan-favorite characters like Merv Pumpkinhead. However, Neil Gaiman, who co-created the original comic book series and serves as an executive producer on the show, recently debunked rumors of The Sandman's cancellation. Gaiman called speculation about the series' premature demise hilarious, insisting that the lack of a release date for The Sandman was not cause for concern. Gaiman's position appears to be supported by a cryptic tweet from the official Sandman account. "Hello humans, has my absence disrupted your sleep?" the tweet stated. This appears to be a reference to both the plot of The Sandman's first season, in which protagonist Morpheus is imprisoned for decades, and a subtle reference to the account's inactivity for months. It's unclear whether the tweet signals the start of a new promotional campaign for the series. A rumored crossover between The Sandman and another Netflix comic book adaptation, Lock and Key, does not appear to be happening. Following the publication of Sandman and Lock and Key by DC and IDW in 2021, fans began lobbying for the two properties to coexist on the small screen. Joe Hill, co-creator of Lock and Key, dismissed the possibility of a live-action remake, saying, "I've seen a few articles recently teasing the possibility of a Lock and Key and Sandman crossover on Netflix, so I figured I'd join in on the clickbait." Nope, like most Sandman fans, I'm hoping for a big, sweeping, faithful adaptation of Neil's stories. I can hardly wait. According to Empire, the image depicts Lucien, as played by Vivian Akiampong, standing alongside Tom Sturridge's dream on what appears to be a grim, gray beach. The wise keeper of dreams is depicted in a traditional suit and tie, which is a slight departure from the comic book character's bow tie and glasses. It's unclear where the two are right now, but the composition suggests that Lucien is about to show Dream something important. When Gaiman first revealed and endorsed the Sandman's cast, many fans were perplexed by the casting of Akiampong and the changes made to Lucien's character. The librarian is portrayed as a white male in the comic books, but a black woman plays the role on Netflix. While some argued that the change was unnecessary, Gaiman himself stated that it was one of his favorite Sandman comic changes. Lucien isn't the only character who has enraged a small group of vocal fans. Kirby Howell-Baptiste, a black woman, will play Death in Netflix's Sandman, while Mason Alexander Park, a non-binary actor, will play Desire. Many of these complaints were addressed by Gaiman, who stated that he did not agree with people's racist and sexist sentiments. "I don't give a fuck about my job. I spent 30 years successfully combating bad Sandman movies," Gaiman wrote. "I don't give a fuck about people who don't understand and haven't read Sandman complaining about a non-binary desire or death being too white. Make your decision after watching the show." Gaiman has played a critical role in bringing the Sandman to life. David S. Goyer, writer and producer, spoke about the creator's involvement in the project, saying it couldn't have happened without him. Although it may appear obvious, Neil was never a producer in any of the other Sandman efforts. "Because it is so personal, it was critical," Goyer stated. "We wanted to keep it strange, and thanks to Netflix, it is strange, funky, and weird. If you like the comics, I believe it is a fairly accurate representation." Gaiman compared the two shows in terms of their ability to capture and enthrall an audience in interview with Empire. "If you didn't like one episode of Game of Thrones, you are probably not going to like any other episode of Game of Thrones," Gaiman said. "It's all about surprising you with Sandman. It all boils down to reinventing itself. It's all about taking you on an adventure you've never had before. Morpheus, the personification and king of all dreams, reclaims his realm after being trapped on Earth for decades in the Sandman. The original comic series is notable for employing a wide range of narrative and artistic styles and themes to depict various lands and planes of existence, not to mention a legion of fantasy creatures, mythic and historical figures, and godly characters whose appearances change depending on who is looking. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Are you excited for the Sandman? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.